What's going on, everybody? Welcome. And today I want to talk about having dreams, and more specifically, dream destinations. What I mean by that is, we've all had places that we wanted to visit, vacation to, just to see and travel. Well, I also have my dream destinations and visits. And ever since I was a little kid, since I was a little kid, I had a few, maybe like five in particular, that every time I looked on TV or something, there's always the places I wanted to go. And I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. And I'm just gonna share them with you. So these are I would say my top five dream destinations. Right? No particular order, not going from, least to greatest, just my top five. One would be France. I know it's a country, but a particular place in France. Now, everybody always says they want to go to Paris, France, see the Eiffel Tower, Arc de Triomphe. I get that. I'm not. I got no issue with Paris, France. That seems like a beautiful place to live, or to just to visit. But the place that interests me the most isn't Paris, France. It's actually a city called Lyon, Lyon. Reason for that is, like some years ago, I was watching TV. I was watching the Traveling Channel, and I can't remember the show. But I watched the Travel Channel, and the host had visited Lyon, France, right? And she had said that when she like certain places are known for certain things. You got your historical landmarks and monuments, Paris, France, all that stuff. But she's talking about like more of the food, and she's like one of the main places you that's known for their food in France is Lyon, France. And I love food. I don't know if you can call me a foodie, but I love food. So she traveled throughout Lyon, France, and I love French cuisine. I think I said this how I went to a French restaurant one time, and the food was so good. Like it was indescribable. Literally, it was hard to describe how good the food was. And ever since then, I've been hooked on French cuisine. So when I saw the episode on Lyon, France, and how it was kind of like the food capital of France, I said, "Oh wow, I would love to visit Lyon, France. Like that would be one of my dream destinations. I could stop by Paris and all that stuff, but Lyon, France is one of my dream destinations." Second one, I would love to go to Egypt, Africa. Of course, to see the pyramids and the Sphinx and all that, and just get that get that sense of culture. Just able to touch the stones of the pyramids, and hopefully one day go in there. I don't know if they allow me to do that, but just one day, I would love to go inside the pyramids and just really to see and touch. And also, as an artist, these destinations are my dream destinations. Also, as an artist, I would love to go to Lyon, France, to draw the food there. I know it sounds crazy, but I would love to go to Lyon, France, just to draw the food. I would love to go. One of my dreams, if I ever go to Egypt, one of my dreams, if I ever go to Egypt, is I want to draw or paint inside one of the pyramids. I don't care which one, but one of my dreams is to actually draw or paint inside of the pyramids. That would just be mind blowing because I've never seen someone do that before. I know there are pictures of inside the pyramids. I know that. There are pictures outside the pyramids. We all know that. But I've never seen or heard of an artist drawing or painting inside of the pyramids. That will be one of my biggest dreams. Second place I would love to go is also in Africa, and it is the slave dungeons on West Africa. The slave dungeons in West Africa for historic purposes and kind of like a pilgrimage, sort of. Just as a historical significance of the transatlantic slave trade and how significant that was for the entire world, not just Europe and Africa, the entire world benefit in some form or fashion from that transatlantic slave trade. That happened in the 1400s. Like it goes farther back than 1619. It's all the way back to the 1400s. So for historical and spiritual significance, I would love to go there. That's another one of my dream places. Fourth would be a little local, but I would love to visit one of the Caribbean islands. But any particular one? No, I don't really have a particular one. But I would love to visit one of the Caribbean islands. Just as a nice little vacation spot. Just to say one time, I spent a good amount of time outside of the mainland. Maybe the U.S. Virgin Islands, something like that. That's number 4. Number 5, if I were to choose a place, my top 5 places I would love to visit, my dream destinations, I would say, I would say Dubai. I know nowadays that sounds cliche, but like Dubai, that the United Arab Emirates. Cause I want to see. I just want to see how big, like places like the Burj Khalifa. I know how tall it is. I know it's the tallest structure, tallest man-made structure in the world. It's the tallest man-made structure ever. I just want to see it just to say that I stood next to, in front of, the tallest man-made structure ever designed by humans. I just want to see it, just to look around and just see the culture and see. No, actually, it's a toss-up. Number 5 is a toss-up. 1, Dubai. Yes, Dubai is one of them. And right next with it, Monaco. Monaco, south of France. Those two are tied. Like I said, this order is in no particular, from least to greatest. But will be tied for my last one. Will be Dubai and Monaco. One of those two, I'll be good. So technically, yes, you could say 6, but in my top 5, those two are tied for me. So those are my top 5 dream destinations. Now, I don't know how many I'll be able to reach before I pass away. However, I plan on visiting those places. I know it's probably gonna cost me a grip. That's fine. That's just something I gotta work to. That's gonna be my dream. My dream is to visit those places. That's my list of my top 5 dream destinations. What I say? Lyon, France. Um, Egypt, Africa. Um, it's West Africa. The Caribbean islands, and a tie between Dubai and Monaco. That's my list. That's my top 5 list right there. Just one of them is tied for number 5. That's my top 5. So yeah, that's my dream right there. What y'all think about the list? How y'all like that list? What do you think? What's your top 5? If y'all were to have a top 5 dream destinations list, what would it be? Put it in the comment section. What would it be? What's your top 5? All right. Catch you all later. Thanks for listening. Peace.